They're looking for any excuse to take you out. And that's bad for WWE. I like you in WWE. They love you in WWE. And if you keep on calling out Solo's name, they're going to do something really bad about it. I am asking you, I'm pleading with you, Kevin Owens, I'm begging you, back off the bloodline, please.
Are you really out here? Are you really out here acting like you're trying to help me?
Yes.
Really?
I am trying to help you. Yes.
What in the last few years has made you believe that I would ever put any trust into anything that comes out of your mouth? Huh? I'm not falling for this act. You think I don't know that this is all you? You're pulling the strings. This is your MO, this is what you do. You went from Brock to Roman, and now Roman lost the title. Who's your next cash cow? Who's the next one that can keep you relevant? Well, it's Solo. I'm not falling for it. And I have that figured out, but I don't know what this little act is about. What are you trying to do? You're trying to make sure everybody fears them? You're trying to instill fear? Guess what? I fought the bloodline for 4 years, and they gave me everything they had. They threw me off of high things. They handcuffed me to those ropes, super kicked me 20 times. They hit me with a golf cart, and I am still standing right here, and I had a great time. But that was the bloodline. That was Roman Reigns and Jey and Jimmy Uso. Guys that I too respect. That Solo and the two guys, that's not the bloodline, that's just Solo and two guys I don't want to know, I don't care to know, and nobody wants here. So you think for a second that I'm gonna stop fighting them? Hell no, I will keep fighting them. In fact, I will do everything I can to get them the hell out of my world, and this is my world. And as far as your help goes, I don't want it, and I don't need it.